Hi, my name is Héctor Rosado. My topic is Relapse after HIV-1 Remission in the Perinatally infected child. Definition: transmission of the infection from the mother to her child can occur in the utero at or around the time of delivery or later, as might occur in the transmission of the microorganism through breastfeeding.
Hello, I'm Dr. Sunu Udani, the Medical Director and Critical Care Specialist of the SRCC Children's Hospital. With me I have today Dr. Amreen Pandorwala, who's an infectious diseases specialist, and we are going to discuss HIV and AIDS. HIV and AIDS comes under infectious diseases, and we need experts like Amreen to manage these kids and give us knowledge about them. December 1st is designated as World HIV Day or World AIDS Day, and the theme this year has to do with involving communities, removing the stigmata from AIDS patients, and especially integrating children with the help of communities. We are going to talk about a few issues that children with AIDS face, and the doctors treating them need to be aware of a few of these problems. With this, we'll start off by asking a few questions to Dr. Amreen Pandorwala. Amreen, first tell us, what is the actual difference between HIV and AIDS? Everyone knows HIV infection is AIDS, but is there a difference?
Yes, there is a difference. It's a very simple question, but a very important one to understand. HIV is not the same thing as AIDS. AIDS means acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Acquired is something that you get. You've not always had it. Immune deficiency is when your immune system is not working properly, meaning it's lacking in something. And syndrome is a group of illnesses together.
But Amreen, if you have HIV, does it mean you have AIDS and vice versa?
No, it doesn't mean if you have HIV, it doesn't mean you have AIDS. HIV is human immunodeficiency virus. So it's the virus.
Application in nursing. Info in detail about the risk and benefit of the treatment. Promote complete by reporting large and CD4 cell can result the person. Explain adequate antiretroviral treatment guidelines to the person. Gary are the regular folk act to benefit antiretroviral treatment the two identity.
There are laws even in India which prevent discrimination against HIV individuals, including children, and there are a lot of myths which discriminate patients of HIV positive by the general public, and which is what the theme of this year's WHO AIDS Day is, that if as a community we fight against the discrimination these children face, then it will make it easier for people to come up for testing, get counsel, take treatment, and we will be able to fight the AIDS epidemic.
So, what are the things that we would like to tell not just parents, but even public and say other children in a class? Is it transmitted by kissing? Is it transmitted by sharing lunch?
Yes, so no, HIV is not transmitted by hugging, by kissing, by holding hands, by sharing toilet seats, by sharing lunch. All these will not transmit HIV. It's only transmitted when body fluids are exchanged. Because HIV is a virus which resides in fluids in the
Pros and cons. Pros: antiretroviral in management to achieve the reduction of the mother to her child transmission and ensure their health deaths. Cons: in production in deterioration of the immune system so that the chain present reoccurring bacterial infection, neurological infection, and decrease in life expectancy.
2019, the human immunodeficiency virus, known as HIV, currently infects 37.9 million people worldwide. The World Health Organization recommends that all people infected with HIV immediately start combined antiretroviral therapy called ART. Currently, only 23.3 million people have access to ART, which leads to the enormous global challenge, both logistically and financially, of providing ART to 14.6 million more people living with HIV. ART is extremely effective at controlling HIV, but it is not a cure. Early during HIV infection, the virus establishes a latent reservoir in specialized immune cells, such as CD4 T cells and macrophages, found in the gut and highly protected sites like the brain. Establishing the latent reservoir means that the virus DNA integrates into the host genome and can enter a dormant sleep state, called latency. ART does not impact on the latent sleeping virus in these cells, which can reawaken if ART is ever stopped, and results in virus rebounding to the same levels as seen before therapy. Therefore, ART is a lifelong treatment and does not control the latent reservoir. A research group at the Kirby Institute, University of New South Wales, Sydney, have developed an innovative block-and-lock approach to controlling the HIV latent reservoir. This may provide an HIV cure by achieving sustained virus remission. Their block-and-lock cure strategy uses short RNA sequences to block virus production and lock the integrated HIV DNA in a permanent state of latency by mimicking and enhancing natural virus latency. This technology has been comprehensively characterized in human cells cultured in the lab and results in potent virus suppression that is also resistant to agents that try to reactivate the virus. Importantly, as the RNA sequence is only found in HIV, no off-target or side
issue applied in Ecuador. Approximately 20% of the children of HIV infected mother resent the virus to the maternal fetal of vertical rows in prophylaxis measure or not applied. Conclusion. Although the infection rate of the children with HIV by mother-child transmission is very low, the mother must enhance retroviral in order to raise or very low. Caesarization is not recommended to avoid exposing the newborn to the mother face. Thank you.